Why are you taking pictures of the building, sir?
Sir, I'm on a public sidewalk, so
No,
get in
you're
my
taking
personal
pictures of the
space.
jail. Got some ID?
Have I broken any laws?
Yeah.
What law have I broken?
Show me your ID.
What law have I broken?
Show
Can
me
you
your
explain
ID
that?
before I have to take you into custody.
I have the law right here, sir.
You can't take pictures of the
I have
jail.
studied the law, sir. I'm on a public sidewalk. Here, take a look at it.
All right, put your camera down. Put your camera down. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. All right.
What law have I broken, sir?
Well, we're going to find out.
Seriously?
Yep. I asked you for it once. You didn't give it to me. Come on in.
I haven't broken any law, sir. Do you understand?
It's okay.
You picked me off the public sidewalk. Do you understand what you just did?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to talk to somebody.
Okay. Let's see, who am I going to talk to?
I don't know who it could be.
You understand what Penal Code 148.G stands for?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. You understand the First Amendment of the Constitution?
No.
No? Freedom of press?
No.
No, exactly. I told him I have a constitutional right to take pictures. I have no weapons, I have nothing on me, so just letting you know.
Control notified me as I was going out that he was out there taking pictures of your security entrance. Okay.
Sir,
Went out and
it's
asked
my
you for
First
ID.
Amendment right.
You wouldn't give me ID.
This wasn't staged. No actors, no script, just a real arrest on a public sidewalk. A man was filming a public building from a lawful public space, with no crime, no threat, and no trespassing. An officer immediately demanded ID and issued an ultimatum without citing any law or establishing reasonable suspicion. Even after the man asserted his First Amendment rights and referenced Penal Code 148, he was still placed in handcuffs. There was no clear legal basis shown, only escalation and assumption. What followed reflects a broader pattern where authority and constitutional rights come into direct conflict.
Ask him what he was doing, taking pictures. He wouldn't answer.
Okay, let's get all this stuff off them.
It's exercising my First Amendment right.
Do you understand why we might have some concern?
No, sir, I have the First Amendment right to do what I'm doing. That's
Let me explain
it.
to you why.
I haven't broken any laws.
We've had people who have drove cars through that door.
Sir.
We have had people fire guns into this building in the
Right.
past. We have reason to suspect that you may be up to no good. I'm
Okay.
not saying you are.
That's a...
But you're detained because we have a suspicion
Okay,
of wrongdoing.
okay.
Okay?
I'll be speaking to my lawyer about this. Because you cannot break the law, sir. You're breaking the law right now. You're not enforcing any laws. I'm here. I know the law, sir. This is not my first time doing this, okay? I'm doing this story.
Take all this camera equipment off them. And let's handcuff them again.
There you go.
You wanted to do what with the camera?
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Uh,
Oh, great idea. Let's do that. Hang on. Okay.
man, you didn't even let me speak.
Huh?
You jump and try to record me already? Don't you guys already have cameras here?
Sure, but this has got sound so we can hear you too.
Oh, okay. All right.
What can we do for you?
Who's in charge right now?
Huh?
Who's the watch commander right now?
Watch commander of
Who's in charge right now?
in charge of the sheriff's department is the sheriff,
Okay.
Scott Jones.
Is he
The elected
here?
official.
Yes, please.
And what about him?
Do I have to explain that to you?
Well, I don't know what you'd like.
Okay, I was just kidnapped from the public sidewalk for taking pictures in public by a couple of your co-workers. So I would like some complaint forms, and I would like to speak to someone in charge.
Now, the sheriff's department, are you referring to downtown here?
I was right outside the main jail on the public sidewalk taking pictures. I was handcuffed and kidnapped, taken inside, and I was released within 20 minutes. But I would like the name and badge number and ID number of all those officers involved, so I can pursue this.
Okay, so you want to make a complaint against them?
Well, that would be the first step.
It sure would. So there you go. There's a complaint form.
That's
And
just
you can
one.
ask for all of that in your complaint.
I would like 4 complaint forms.
Well, you can do all of it on one complaint form, or you can make copies of that.
I have to make copies. You can't. Can I have a couple more copies of that, or no?
No, you can make copies of that. You've got one. You can make all of that on one complaint.
Okay.
You can make multiple complaints on one form.
Oh, okay. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Healy, and my badge number is 035.
035. And then you said who is in charge right now?
Scott Jones is the elected official.
Is he
got
present?
elected by the public.
Yeah, is he present right now, or
I don't know what his schedule is.
can you tell me what his schedule is?
I cannot.
I
If
can't.
you want to call his staff and find out what his schedule is,
Do I have to make an appointment to speak with him, or?
You would have to make an appointment with him, as
Okay.
if you were making an appointment with the governor or the president of the United States. You have to make appointments with him.
What happened here is critical to understand. The auditor was handcuffed, removed from a public sidewalk, taken into a county jail, had his camera equipment seized, and was held for questioning despite no clear crime being committed. Then, within about 20 minutes, a lieutenant stepped in, reviewed the situation, corrected his officers, and personally apologized before ordering his release. A supervisor openly acknowledging the arrest was improper is highly significant, suggesting the detention was legally flawed from the start. But the auditor didn't celebrate or walk away. Instead, he immediately requested complaint forms and the names and badge numbers of every involved officer, understanding that documentation is essential for accountability. Then another officer redirected him to a phone number and suggested that speaking with an elected official requires an appointment, comparing it to meeting high-level government figures. The contrast is striking, a citizen asserting his rights, and a system struggling to justify its own escalation.
Okay, can I get the number, please?
Sure.
You guys have a couple of tyrants working here, man.
Pardon me?
You guys have a couple of tyrants working here.
Well, you can't photo correction facilities.
Excuse
It's
me?
against the law
It's against the law to take pictures from a public sidewalk?
of a jail facility. Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
And
You too, sir?
well,
You too, and you're
It's the law. If you want the law,
That's
changed,
the law.
you'd probably go to the state.
how about you know what?
If you,
how about-
if you show up at a prison and start filming a prison, that would do the same thing.
Do you understand what that is, sir?
I'm not looking at it right now. I'm giving you the number that you wanted.
Okay, I'll wait. It's okay.
for you.
I'm trying to be cordial as possible.
Well,
See, this is the problem with the police officers and public officials, man.
There you go.
I appreciate it. Okay, so you want to take a look at that for me?
well, I can't see it up there. Do you want to
Yes, sir, absolutely. I would like to have you get educated. That way, you guys won't violate somebody else's right.
Okay. Where does this have anything to do with the jail facilities? This doesn't say anything about jail facilities.
This is about taking pictures in public places, sir.
Uh-huh.
Sidewalk is not a public place.
If you're taking a picture of a jail facility,
It doesn't matter what I'm taking pictures
yes,
of.
it does.
Sir, you're an officer of the law and you don't know the law?
I do know the law.
You obviously don't, sir.
All right. Well, I'm not going to argue with you about
It's
the
not
law.
about arguing, it's
If you
just the
wanna
law.
if you want to check if the law library down the street, whether you can
I
take
don't have
pictures of
to.
the
I
jail
just showed
facility
you
or
the
not,
penal code
they
and
probably
you
help you out with that.
I just showed you the penal code and you're telling
There's
me that
penal
it's
code
still
for,
against the law?
taking pictures of a jail facility also.
It doesn't matter what facility I'm taking picture
Okay,
of, what
well,
building.
if you disregard the law, then you may have problems with law enforcement.
Okay, so why was I just let go right now?
Uh,
They took me inside and then lieutenant had to come and correct the situation and let the officers know that they just broke the law. And he apologized to me and he let me go. And I told them that I will be contacting my lawyer and I'll be dealing with it. So
Right.
now again, I'm coming here and I see that you don't know the law either.
Okay.
How are you
I don't know
an
the
officer?
circumstance. So you weren't cited?
No, sir.
Okay.
You cannot violate my First Amendment right.
I'm not doing that. I'm just sitting here talking to you.
But obviously, if you don't know that, if you're on the street one day, you probably would violate somebody's right, because you're just telling me that it's against the law to take a picture of
the county jail.
County jail. Okay. All right. Wow. All right. That's why I do what I do. I would like to educate people like you, but obviously, it's gonna take a while. You know what I mean? But that's fine. I'm gonna handle this. So.
All right. Good luck to you.
Well, thank you. You might want to look into what I said, so in case you don't violate somebody. Because when you violate somebody's First Amendment right, your immunity goes out the window because you're violating my civil rights. You know.
Alrighty. Good luck to you, sir.
All right. You have a good one. All right.
All right.
I'll be here for a minute. So.
This situation shows how an intervention can go beyond what's necessary. A man standing on a public sidewalk was handcuffed and taken inside without any clear indication of a crime. The justification given was simply security concerns. The situation was resolved fairly quickly once a supervisor reviewed it and ordered his release. At the same time, the fact that some personnel still believed photographing a facility from a public sidewalk was illegal points to a broader issue: an inconsistent understanding and application of citizens' rights within the same agency.
This is the moment that stands out. After the auditor is released, following a lieutenant's review and apology, Officer Healy still tells him that filming a county jail from a public sidewalk is illegal. The auditor responds calmly, handing over the printed penal code and asking him to read it. Even after reviewing it, Healy maintains his position, showing a clear disconnect between the law on paper and how it's being applied in real time. The auditor points out the issue directly, noting that an officer who misapplies the First Amendment risks crossing into civil liability, not just a procedural mistake. Healy dismisses it, wishes him luck, and walks away. The exchange highlights a deeper problem these encounters often reveal: not confrontation, but gaps in legal understanding behind everyday enforcement.
That record?
Yeah.
Good. So what's your issue, Mr. Schrader?
I don't answer questions.
You know?
No.
Why not?
I don't answer questions.
Why don't you step on out so I can give you some field sobriety test?
I do not consent to a field sobriety test.
Why don't you step out?
You want me to step out? Okay.
Why am I being detained?
So I want to give you field sobriety. That's why.
Okay. I do not consent to a field sobriety test.
You don't?
No, I
Why not?
don't. I don't answer questions.
Are you one of those sovereign citizens?
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I will answer that question.
Okay. Then what's your main malfunction here today?
I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please.
Why is that?
Because you pulled me over for an inspection sticker.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the vehicle has just been registered.
Still valid. Valid stop. Have a reason to look at your ID.
Yes.
And your insurance. Run your license. Make sure you're valid.
Okay.
And then when I'm sitting there talking to you, smell like what I detected was alcohol. So I just want to give you a field sobriety test. Make sure you're good to go.
Tony, I haven't drank alcohol in I don't know how long. Years.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, and I've not had no alcohol in this truck.
Okay. Then maybe it is. I'm off, but if I detect it, then
And
why
wait a
can't-
minute, the wind is blowing what, 15 mile an hour that direction?
I don't know.
You know, it's about 15 mile an hour. I know.
Okay.
I'd like to speak to your supervisor, please, because I'd like to be free to go.
He's going to tell you, just consent to the test and be done with it. If you haven't had anything drinking, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Okay. But I'm not consenting to a field sobriety test. There's no law saying I have to.
You're right.
Okay. So what's your probable cause to hold me here?
I'd like to give you a field sobriety test. Make sure you haven't been drinking. Do you have your seatbelt on?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I'd like to speak to your supervisor.
Stand by.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
I'd just like to know why he's holding me here, you know?
I just like to be free to go. I've done nothing illegal. You know, I understand why he pulled me over because of the inspection sticker.
Right.
But, you know, I just tagged the vehicle and I'm legal. So he sees that on his paperwork, and I just like to be free to go, you know.
Have you complied with what he's asked you to do?
Complied with?
Well, I don't know. I just got here.
He asked me to do a field sobriety test, and he told me he smells alcohol in the vehicle. Now, I don't drink, all right? I haven't drank in a long time. Do you smell alcohol on me?
Well, I just pulled up and the winds are blowing.
You
so.
want, you know,
No,
downwind from me?
I'm talking to you.
All right, I don't drink.
Okay.
All right, and he's just, you know, not used to things. He just, I don't know. Actually, I've met Tony before, but I'm sure he don't remember that incident. But, you know, maybe he does. Maybe that is why he's just holding me here. But I just like to be free to go. Can I be free to go?
Let me talk to him real quick.
Okay.
All right. I'll get right back with you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You still live there in Biden?
I don't answer their questions.
That's fine.
All my information's on my ID.
Okay. Well, that's all I was just asking. See if you still live there. That's all.
Okay.
Because I go up and down Biden. You see me all the time, right?
I sure do.
Okay.
I'm sure you see me there once in a while, too.
I do. That's why I'm just asking. Yeah. There's your info, sir. You're free to go.
All right. For the public records, I'd like copies of his body cam and his dash cam. It's public record, sir.
No, it's not. Not unless it's a court case.
I assure you, it's public record. All right.
You get a subpoena, you can have them.
I don't need a subpoena. Trust me.
You're free to go, sir.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
New location, new officer. Same pattern of dispute over justification. Officer Tony initiates a traffic stop over an inspection sticker, a lawful basis at the start. But the situation escalates when the driver refuses to answer questions and asks for a supervisor. Tony then claims he smells alcohol from inside the vehicle, but the driver immediately challenges the reliability of that claim, pointing out strong 15 miles per hour winds that would make odor detection from outside the car highly questionable. Even Tony's own uncertainty shows in his response, weakening the confidence behind the observation. The driver then exercises his right to refuse field sobriety tests, which is legal and cannot be punished on its own. Despite this, the detention continues until a supervisor arrives, briefly reviews the situation, checks the license, and ends the stop within moments, telling the driver he is free to go with no citation or charges. The entire DUI escalation collapses once proper oversight is applied. In a separate encounter, the same pattern appears again when an officer demands ID during a courthouse-side interaction, escalating toward arrest despite unclear grounds, repeatedly insisting on compliance even as the individual questions what crime has actually been committed.
So everything you're doing here is a threat to my safety, so I need to know who you are. So I'd like to see your identification.
How am I a threat to your safety?
Okay, I'm not going to ask you again. Can I see your identification,
No, you
please?
cannot. Am I under arrest? Am I being detained?
You're about to be. Now turn off the camera.
I'm about to be arrested.
You are. Can I see your ID, please? This isn't public. This is a secure area.
Have you read the friggin' sign? Let's go read the sign, gentlemen.
Let's not.
Yes. Let's read the sign. All right. You don't want to read the sign? You don't want to read the sign? Let's go read the sign.
Contact with the very angry gentleman filming outside of the courthouse fails to identify himself.
Let's see here.
See.
Let's see here. What's it say?
Trooper parking only.
You know how to read? Trooper parking.
All right. Okay.
Trooper parking. I'm not parking.
That's fine.
What's that one say? Trooper parking.
Okay. What's your name?
That direction. This one is for this spot. There's no sign saying I can't go in there.
There is not.
No,
so can I
not.
have your name, please? I'm asking you the lawful order to identify yourself.
What have I done?
I'm asking you to identify yourself.
What crime have I committed?
Failing to identify yourself. How do I know that you're not?
Have I committed a crime? I don't have to identify myself to you unless I've committed a crime.
Okay, you need to put your hand down right now. All right, I'm asking you to identify yourself.
No.
Are you not identifying yourself?
You
Then
don't
let's go.
have-
I'm
Where
asking
am I
you to
going?
leave.
Where am I
I'm
going?
telling you right now, you're
Where am
about
I
to get
going?
trespassed from the courthouse.
Trespass from
Yes,
the outside of the
I am
door.
telling you that
There's
right
law
now.
that says I can stand
No,
out
there's
here and
not.
film
Do you
this
have a
building.
matter of court? No, you do not.
Yes,
I am not going to argue with you.
law
Do you have
says
court
I
right
can stand
now?
out here.
Let's go. Are you
need
on the
to
court
calm
calendar?
down. You need to calm
No,
down.
you need to calm down.
You need to calm down. Let me
Then
talk
give
to
me
your
your
supervisor.
identification.
How about that? Let me talk to
Okay,
your supervisor.
absolutely.
You're out of control. You
Sold
need
out
to
in
calm
382.
yourself down. Tell me what to do. You don't have no authority over me. Who do you think you are?
Is there a sergeant in Kenai?
He said, as long as I'm not inside the courthouse. Am I inside the courthouse?
Okay,
Isn't that
do
what
you not
said?
see?
Isn't that what you said?
Do you not understand that walking around this building, videotaping this entire building might raise some alarm?
I own this building. The citizens of this state own this building. It's not your building. You don't have no authority out here unless I'm committing a crime. Am I committing a crime? And if
You know
so,
what?
what crime am I committing? Failure ID? I don't have to ID.
I'm done talking to you.
I don't have to ID to myself.
That's fine.
To you.
I'm done
well, if
talking
you're
to
done
you.
talking to me, why don't you walk back in there and get out of my face?
No,
How's that?
I have every right to be here that you do. You just
Yeah.
argued that to me.
Yeah. I have every right to be here.
So do I. I'm a citizen of Alaska as well.
You're not, right now, you're in your official capacity.
I am.
Yeah, which means you don't have any freaking rights.
Okay.
How dare you come out here and talk to me like that?
How dare you come record
How
my building?
dare-
How would you bring your
I have
attitude?
every right.
Okay,
I
good
am
for
a
you.
journalist gathering content for a story on this building. I
Okay.
have every right to be here
And-
and look at the vehicles that we pay for, the building that we pay for, and to check and make sure you guys are taking care of it. You have no authority over me. Who do you think you are? Come out here barking orders at me? Give me your, I don't have to give you my ID. Don't you know the law? Aren't you law enforcement? Not how it works, buddy. You're gonna learn today, dude.
Okay.
You're gonna learn today.
All right.
Yeah.
Look forward to it.
You're gonna learn today.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're gonna arrest me, you go ahead and arrest me. I'm not gonna resist.
You
I have
asked
no
for a
weapons
supervisor.
on me.
We're waiting for
I
my
have
supervisor
I
to
have
arrive.
No weapons on me.
Hey.
I have no ill will, no ill intent. I'm here simply quietly filming.
Waiting for a supervisor.
Yeah,
You
that's
asked for a
right.
supervisor.
Yeah. You
So-
threatened me with arrest. You go ahead and arrest me. I haven't done nothing wrong. Nothing. I have every legal reason to be here. I'm threatening you with, I'm a threat because I have a camera? You crazy?
Bill Condon is counter traffic at SPD.
You need to check yourself, dude.
Okay.
You need to check your attitude.
Okay.
It ain't happening today, dude. I don't know who you think you are, but you have no authority over me. None. Are you a supervisor?
Nope.
Okay. What's your name and badge number?
It was Officer Staley.
It's Officer Staley?
Staley.
How do you spell that?
Like Stanley without the N.
Okay. What's your badge number?
63.
63. Awesome. Thank you. Who's the highest rank out here out of you three? No one? None of you?
We're all the same.
All the same.
Is this the supervisor? Kenai PD.
Yep.
On state property. That's your guys' jurisdiction, not his. You think I'm just some idiot coming out here? I know my laws. I know my rights.
Okay, good for you.
And I'm literally standing on my rights. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. You have no authority over me. You're gonna go bully somebody. You go bully somebody else. You ain't gonna bully me.
Just telling you not to.
I can film anything I want, anything I can see in public, anything my eyes can see, I can film. Don't you know the law? I'm not inside the courthouse.
You're within the court property.
I'm not inside the courthouse.
Okay.
This gentleman
so-
right here said, as long as I'm not inside the courthouse, I'm fine. Got it on
Okay,
video.
so that's fine, but walking around the courthouse, filming trooper
can-
cars, filming vehicles, you don't think that's not suspicious? That's the only reason I
think
came
it's
out to find out who
suspicious
you
the
are.
way- I think it's suspicious the way you came out here barking orders.
'Cause
You
I
have
wanna
no
know who you
authority
are.
over me. You don't need to know who I am. It's none of your business.
Okay.
Sorry, what's your, Grims? What's your name?
Grimes, sir.
Grimes.
Yes.
And your badge number?
K20.
Awesome. You said 20?
20, 20.
20. Awesome. Thanks, man.
What's your name?
I'm not giving you my name. Not after the interaction I just had. I would have, but
No, you wouldn't have. That's the first thing I asked you to identify
now
yourself.
when
and
you
said,
come out barking
we're done.
orders out, yeah,
Come
you
back
go
up
ahead
here
and go
again.
back to work. You're dismissed, you tyrant. I ain't putting up with you today.
Hey, sir.
It ain't happening. Here.
Can I have a conversation with you?
This guy just... No, the whole thing escalated because he came out screaming. He was supposed to be at like 9, like you are, you're at like 4. He came out here at 100. Straight off the bat. I'm not putting up with it today. I have every right to be here. You and all you guys know it. I'm outside the courthouse.
I'm not here to tell you.
I was
you
told.
have to
I'm going to explain to you what I was just told.
Absolutely.
By that gentleman on the left right there. Okay. He told me as long as I'm not in the courthouse, I'm fine. And then I come over here. These signs say this right here, right? Is that correct? I can't go down there. That's trooper parking. Well, parking. Technically, I can go down there by law, but I'm not going to go down there because I'm not trying to start no.
Yeah, that's
but
probably good.
This over here.
So,
is there any reason for me not to be over here? Exactly. Thank you very much. Why don't you go tell that tyrant right there to do his job and go back in the courthouse?
There's no reason to call names and stuff.
After the way I was just treated,
well,
dude,
I'm
actually being calm compared to the way I was just treated. I will not be bullied.
Okay, so what is...
man standing here with the camera.
Do you mind me asking what your intent is here?
What does it look like my intent is?
I honestly have no
idea. What am I doing? Let's see.
Seems like you're here to rile people up and see what kind of reaction you get.
I didn't say nothing to nobody. I was quietly filming the outside of this building. The only interaction I had was with this gentleman. It worked out perfect. He says, as long as you're not in the courthouse, you're fine. I walked around over there. I walked around over here. Okay. That's it. I haven't interacted with anybody. Every time I had an interaction, I was approached.
Okay.
So how is that me looking for a confrontation?
I can't imagine any other reason to stand out here and film the courthouse, but
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story for possible dissemination.
Sounds good to me.
I have the First Amendment right to be here. If I can see it,
that's not actually your First Amendment.
Actually, it is the member of the press. I have the right to film and disseminate information to the public. Information on this building, information on you guys. If you don't think so, you might want to look up some case law, bro.
I'm just saying,
First
I don't believe
Amendment
that falls under the
Alaska
First Amendment.
Constitution even says that.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not here to argue over the amendments. I don't.
Well,
I don't think you're violating any.
He's trying to demand my ID, and I'm telling you that's not going to happen. If you guys are going to arrest me,
here's the thing.
I'm just going to tell you right now.
Hold on.
Hey. You guys go ahead and arrest me because I'm not leaving until I'm done. Go ahead.
Can I talk? So, I don't see any reason to identify you right now. Okay. However,
go back to work, dude.
Dude, stop. Why are you talking to him?
Yeah.
Hey,
tyrant. You're dismissed.
You see what you're doing? You're trying to rile him up.
Oh, he just pissed me off.
Yeah, but you're riling him up.
How am I not supposed to be upset when he came out here demanding
my
ID?
You can be
and everything
upset,
else?
but there's no reason. He's walking away. There's no reason for you to sit out here and call him names.
That's my prerogative.
So you have to have the last word.
Are you
Sounds like you're an instigator.
No, you guys are together. I'm an instigator, huh? Yeah, so you're one of those, aren't you?
What?
You're one of those. Why don't you just go back to work, bro?
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Right now, go back to work. You're dismissed.
You are fun.
Trash.
This situation highlights how the same context can lead to two very different uses of authority. One side correctly identified the boundary. If the exterior area isn't restricted, then recording isn't an issue. The other side escalated by demanding identification and hinting at enforcement without clearly establishing any specific violation. In sensitive locations, asking questions can be reasonable, but requiring identification must be tied to clear, articulable, reasonable suspicion. Once that standard was revisited, no further enforcement action followed, showing that the initial escalation lacked a solid legal foundation.
Do you need help with something?
Yeah, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, it's 854.
And your name?
I'm Trooper Keo.
Trooper Keo?
Yeah, what do you
854?
need help with? Yeah.
No, I don't need any help with anything,
Okay.
Trooper.
Well, what are you out here doing?
Oh, I'm just taking a walk around, that's all.
And why are you recording?
Aren't you recording?
Yeah, but I have to.
I choose to.
I'm interacting with the public, so I have to be recording.
And I choose to because I'm interacting with a law enforcement officer.
But you've been recording, we've been having reports of you out here for a while, been recording.
Reports of someone recording?
Being suspicious, walking around, because this is a building with important people and things in here.
So, are you important because you have a uniform on?
No, I'm saying not me.
Who's important that's inside of this building?
A huge crowd of people in there.
Yeah, who's important?
Civilians. So you're out here,
it wouldn't be the.
They are coming here asking why there's.
This is the Connecticut State. This is the Connecticut State Police headquarters, correct?
And they're asking why you're recording. We have civilians coming up to me asking why a man is recording. They feel uncomfortable.
Civilians are coming up to you asking why.
Yes.
I'm recording because it's suspicious.
Yes.
How is it suspicious?
Because you're recording in a parking lot. You live here? Are you here for a reason?
I don't live in the parking lot, no.
Are you here for a reason?
I am here for a reason.
What's the reason?
I don't know if I want to disclose that to you at this point, just because it might compromise what I'm working on here, but what's so suspicious about a man recording?
You're in an area that's public, which you are free to be. but you're recording and making it look suspicious. So you're being a threat to the civilians that are coming up to me and complaining about you.
So because let me just get this straight, Trooper. So because I'm recording, I'm a threat to your very important people that are inside of this building.
You are being suspicious. To my civilians that I protect on a daily basis, yes.
I don't think you met the two civilians that are inside.
No, I had a line of civilians. I have more than 20 people inside, just civilians that don't even work for the state.
Yeah.
They came up to me and said that they feel threatened by you recording because you look suspicious.
So you came out here to do what?
To ask you to leave.
Why?
Because you're making the civilians feel uncomfortable.
Let's move out of this woman's way.
You're making the people in this building feel uncomfortable. They are coming here to get their pistol permits or fingerprints, and you're making them feel uncomfortable.
By recording?
Yes. You look suspicious out here recording, so they're reporting suspicious activity.
Okay, and you're responding to that suspicious activity? But I don't understand.
Why is that a problem?
I think it's a problem because there's nothing suspicious about...
It is a man recording in a parking lot. Why are you doing that?
I don't think that's suspicious.
Yes, it is. On a building that holds a lot of people?
Yeah, very important people, I know. Very important people inside.
Civilians are important people. You don't think so?
I think everybody's important.
Exactly.
Everybody's important.
Exactly. I didn't say anything different.
Okay. So, again, this is public. You just said it's public property.
Yes, but we can ask you to leave if you're making people feel uncomfortable and doing suspicious activity.
What CGS Connecticut General Statute is making people feel uncomfortable, Trooper?
You're asking me why people are feeling uncomfortable. I don't know why they're feeling uncomfortable.
No, I don't know why. Okay, yeah, I don't.
That's making them uncomfortable.
My question was, Trooper. Yeah, my question was, what Connecticut General Statutes? A breach of the peace.
It could be.
No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong.
If we decide to.
I promise you, you're wrong. A breach of the peace has to come with an act or threat of violence.
And they felt threatened.
An act or a threat of violence, Trooper.
Or did you say or?
Yeah, an act or a threat of violence.
This is the act.
This is an act of violence.
You are making.
It's an act or a threat of violence,
Trooper.
Trooper.
People feel uncomfortable because they don't know what you're doing. I can't prove anything right now to you. But
there is no violation of Connecticut General Statutes right now. No, you cannot.
Yeah, I can.
You said this is public property.
Yeah, but if you're doing something to disturb people, that's a problem.
Or disturb? What is the Connecticut General Statute for disturb, ma'am?
Well, if you know everything, you can tell me, right?
There is none. No. For breach of the peace, there sure is. But I just informed you. I just educated you on the fact that it has to come with an act or a threat.
That you might be
ma'am, an act or a threat of violence.
I can charge
You're
you with
ignoring
until I prove it.
Yeah.
I can ask you to leave if they're.
No, you cannot. You
I
cannot.
Can get somebody out here for you. Do you want to talk to somebody that's higher
I'm
up?
talking to you.
Yeah,
and you seem, I'm
not charging you with anything, but I'm asking you to leave.
Yeah, because you can't, ma'am. Because respectfully, I'm not breaking any Connecticut General Statute, so you cannot charge me with anything.
I'm not charging you with anything. I didn't say I was.
Okay.
I never said I was.
I know you said you weren't.
I'm asking you to leave.
And I'm just telling you that you couldn't.
You're making the civilians uncomfortable here.
Ma'am, you can ask me to leave. I agree. You can ask me. You can ask me to leave, but my response is no.
Why? What are you doing here?
Ma'am, it's none of your business what I'm doing here. You've escalated the situation. You've escalated the situation.
They asked me to come out here.
You've seen me here before. When was that?
You were on all these videos.
Oh, what videos?
All these videos that you saw.
Oh, so you know who I am?
I don't know your name.
Oh, okay.
I know you're a civilian that records a lot of law enforcement.
And is there a problem with that? Yeah, Bradley International Airport.
Right
yes. Okay, so why are we coming in
with something?
No, wrong.
And you're bothering the civilians.
You're
here.
wrong. You're just wrong.
About what?
I'm not trying to be combative with you, but you're just wrong. You're just flat out wrong. You cannot ask me to leave a public place.
You said I could. You said I could ask you.
No, you can ask.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, you can ask.
Yeah. So
okay.
Make sure you know what you're saying first.
Okay, you can ask. So do you have anything else to ask me?
Yeah, I am asking you to leave.
Anything else? No. Anything else?
I'm asking you to leave.
I said no. Anything else?
Why? Do you
just
have
no.
business being here?
There is no other. There is no other explanation, but besides the word no,
ma'am.
What
is your business being here?
Ma'am, no.
What is your business being here?
Not answering any questions that I don't want to answer.
There needs to be a reason for you to be in this parking lot.
Not true. Again, you're incorrect.
And you're making people feel uncomfortable.
You're incorrect, ma'am.
I'm not, because I've had many civilians come up to me and complain about you.
You're incorrect.
No, I'm not.
I'm not saying that people haven't complained.
Exactly. So how am I incorrect?
Well, I'll check your body camera and see who complained to you. But listen, again, you can ask me to leave. I said no. I don't know what else we need to be discussing at this point. I said no. You know,
I could stay here.
I know. I can. I know that. I tried to tell you that, Trooper, but you didn't want to listen. You wanted to try... She wanted to try and exhort her authority. She didn't want to listen. I know I can be in a public parking lot of the Connecticut State Police headquarters here. I know that already.
This situation stands out for 3 key reasons. Labeling someone as suspicious simply for recording in public, escalating to physical intervention without any clear criminal conduct, and the repeated involvement of the same individual at the same location. The reference to breach of the peace lacks the necessary element of violence or imminent disturbance, which makes the legal basis very weak. More importantly, other officers were present and observed the interaction, yet no clear corrective action was taken at the time. The outcome, no charges filed, underscores the core issue. The problem wasn't the act of recording, but how authority was applied in response to it. We made this video to share factual and educational information so viewers can protect themselves responsibly, and we do not advocate confrontation.
In the final encounter, the tone shifts from confrontation to reasoning, but the outcome still exposes the same legal weakness. Trooper Keogh opens professionally, followed by Trooper Grimes and another trooper who argues that civilians inside the building feel uncomfortable and have complained, suggesting the auditor should leave. Instead of reacting emotionally, the auditor asks a direct question: what Connecticut statute makes making people uncomfortable a crime? There is no answer, because discomfort alone is not a legal violation, and neither suspicion nor complaint automatically creates probable cause. The discussion moves toward a breach of peace claim, but the auditor challenges it by pointing out that breach of peace requires threats or acts of violence, not simply recording in a public space. No statute is clearly cited, no specific violation is established, and the justification rests only on subjective discomfort. The auditor maintains his position calmly, stating he will not leave without a lawful basis being shown. Ultimately, after the exchange concludes, he departs on his own terms. Across all 4 encounters, the pattern remains the same. When legal standards are clearly defined and correctly applied, authority must operate within them, not around them.